Welcome back, folks. We are still continuing with the winter tournament. These are all the replays I could dig up for now, but this has been a great game. Perfect examples of what you should do. No game is played perfectly. There have been a couple mistakes, but this is by far one of the most interesting games I've seen. Okay, so he's moving his players out here. I don't see what the point is, honestly. Yeah, whenever you try to create like a chain of players, always try to keep them 2 apart instead of 3. It's a much stronger way of doing it. Okay, so what the Wood Elf player is doing now, I think he just had to use his dodge roll. Doesn't matter. What he's doing now is he's putting a lot of players into scoring position, so he's diverting even more of the rat's attention away from the ball. And like I said, if the Skaven player doesn't put pressure on the ball, he can just start walking up with his cage. And if he spends too many players out here worrying about these catchers... Oh, that's the same thing. Right. Okay, so if he does put pressure on the ball and doesn't have enough players back here covering these catchers, he just kind of makes a little dodge roll, tosses it to him, and ties it up. With the Skaven player, though, like I said, what I would do is put as much pressure on the ball as I could and try to get him to score quickly. Why would you hit this player? That seems odd to me. Okay, so imagine, right, if you just left this blitzer to this diagonal right here. This catcher would have a hard time, even though he's agility 4, running through both tackle zones. But at the same time, if he took a step backwards, he's too far away to score. This is the guy, if you were going to blitz one of the catchers, this is the one you want to blitz. I guess maybe he's trying to hurt them. But even so, I don't know why you would follow to here. This is odd to me. Okay, so what you're gonna probably see the elf player do now is, since all the rats are down here and none of them are doing anything useful up here, you're probably just gonna see him walk this ball down this direction and create, hopefully, a much better screen than what he's been doing. A full cage would also, like, he has the extra players to do it, since the Skaven player is down 4 players. Although let's try 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 8 on 10. Yeah, 8 on 10. Sorry, I'm moving the screen around so much, I'll try to stop. And here's... okay, there's a little handoff there. I mean, this is almost a complete cage. It was perfect. Alright, so you see he's moving his catchers out of peril, one square at a time. He failed that first dodge roll, and so he didn't want to risk the second one because he didn't want to waste his reroll. Obviously the Wood Elf player at this point is playing for the tie, and he knows that he should be saving his rerolls. Skaven player has probably caught on to this fact as well. Okay, again, he has this guy in scoring position, but I don't think that his intention is to score with this player. I don't know why he picked up this player. I guess it's like a trap. Because, okay, so like this guy is like is supposed to be like a decoy, Maybe this lion rat is also a decoy. So either he has to risk a 1-die block against him, or he has to waste a guy, like an assist up here. So we'll have to see what happens. But I mean, this is the last drive of probably the normal game, so I would definitely take the time to push this guy out of bounds. Or maybe I just hold him there. I don't know, we'll have to see how it plays out. These guys know what they're doing a lot better than I do, so we shall see. Wood off player, what he needs to do. Not that. Let's get here. Alright, he needs to extricate himself from this mess, we'll say. It's actually kind of difficult. No, he's going to take the crowd surf. Although, if you really just wanted to crowd surf somebody and spend this kind of resources doing it, why wouldn't you do this gutter runner? Because he had him here, he had a guy here. He could have pushed there, and this guy would have had a 2-die block against him. And then you could have gotten both of them in one fell swoop. This is an interesting play. Wow, that paid off big. That is what you want right there. If that hadn't been a knockover, he might have been rather trapped here. Instead, yeah, he's going to run in this direction. You're probably going to see this guy come up, this catcher come around. No, that guy's kind of screwed. And you might see this guy come over to help screen as well. Although he may just hit the rat. What have we got? Oh, hey, this is back. Oh, that was excellent. That was worth the risk. It's only a 1 in 3 chance that you can knock that guy over. But it worked, and now he's stunned, and he is out for the rest of the match, or the rest of the half. Well, not quite, but I mean he's gonna be laying on his back. Turn 16. Skaven player. Again, this is not effective. The elf player is relying on his block and dodge to keep him standing, which should work. But yeah, you're going to see this guy come over to assist, and you're going to see this guy blitz him. And it will either work, or he will die. And it's a failure. Wood elves just need to get in a scoring position at this point. You see him surrounding this character. It's tough to contain a war dancer. They are uncontrollable. And again, you see this inverted cage. This is not the way you want it to go. And we will explain why this is the bad way to do it in just a moment.